Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been quite a while, but I am now back for the summer break before I go off to university in Ottawa. I graduated high school about, I'd say 2 weeks ago, so I've got all the free time in the world. All I'm doing this summer is basically just working. So I'm back with another video today, and it's going to be things I wish I would have known before I started high school, because there's a lot of things that I found that I didn't know and I wanted to know. So I'm going to share some of this things I wish I knew and advice to go with it, kind of. So let's hop right into the video and I'll give you some of the things I wish I would have known. Number one is that in elementary school, you make all these friends and you think you're gonna have all these friends into high school, but really you might drift away from most of those friends. I personally only have one best friend that I still have to this day from elementary school when I went. Her name's Alexis, and we've been best friends now for about 6 years. We met in grade 7. So, in ending elementary school yourself and starting grade 9, you change a lot. So whether your best friends or friends go with you to the same high school or they go to different ones, you personally will change a lot, and that will cause some driftage and just separation from you and your friends. So basically you won't have those friends for as long as you would probably have hoped. But good thing is you make a lot more new friends in high school, and those ones will probably be the ones that stick with you for the rest of your life. Number 2, it's hard being a teenager. Bottom line, it's hard being a teenager through just high school in general. Going through this stage of your life is really difficult. Now you start to learn new things about yourself in high school, and you start to develop not only in your body but your mind as well, and what you learn here is what you will take with you for the rest of your life into university, college, the workplace, just kind of stuff like that. It's kind of who you will develop into. So overall, it's just really hard being a teenager, because going through all of these changes just really is really stressful. And you have your at home life, your at school life, and if you have a job when you turn 16 or 15, then yeah, it's just really difficult. So that's something that I didn't really know about going into before high school. Important note here is that I can only talk about this topic through personal experience and what I went through in my high school years of the past 4 years of my life. Is that high school romance isn't always what it seems. I know you see all the movies and they're all butterflies and unicorns and they're just wonderful relationships and their stuff, but the fact is that relationships take a lot of work. You think that you might find the love of your life in high school, but that is not the case in all circumstances. You want a high school sweetheart and you'll marry them in the future. But honestly, there are so many different types of people out there. There's so many different guys or girls, whoever you're interested in. There's so many of them, and you have your own personal preferences. And you might not find that person till later on. You might find them in high school. But the whole romance part of it is not what it seems in all the movies, where it's all yay! It's not the thing. Personally myself, I had a relationship. I had a boyfriend for about 2 years, just over 2 years in my high school career, and it didn't work out, and I thought it would, but it didn't, and it kind of made me think everything back and through everything, and all I see in movies, it's not what it seems. I can go into a more detailed video about romance and love as a young adult if you guys would like. Just make sure to comment in the comment section down below, and I will be sure to make that for you. Now, number 4 is that studying and the whole academic standpoint of high school is very different from elementary school. You don't only have to study for tests and quizzes, you also have exams at the end of each semester, and for whatever classes you're taking for the 4 courses, you have an exam for each one of those. Now, exams are really big, and they take at least, I know some of I think my longest exam took me 3 hours to write. So there's a lot of studying involved, and it's not like studying in elementary school. No one told me this. I kind of had a hint by myself by watching YouTube videos like before I even started high school, when I was still in elementary school, but it still didn't really prepare me for what was to come. Now, with note taking in high school, depends on how your teacher teaches. They could print out your notes for you and fill in the blank. They could completely print out any notes, or you have to handwrite most of the notes by yourself. Now, this will kind of play into like what supplies you need to get and just kind of things like that. But in high school, you really have to find the best way to study for yourself, and it's a whole process. I know I went through it myself, and I still haven't narrowed down my 100% studying experience and note-taking skills. I'm still learning it to this day, and I'm about to start university. So yeah, number 5 is that the stress is real. Now, I know you probably went through stress in elementary school, but it's nothing compared to what it's like in high school. Like if you have a relationship, you've got to balance that with school, with work. Like, the stress is immaculate. Like, I'm not trying to scare you guys, but like honestly, it's real. It's like, yeah, it's just a lot, and you have to really learn how to manage a lot of stress at once. And you also have to make sure you take time for yourself, because if you don't, you're going to get burnt out, and you won't want to do anything. Your grades will drop, you'll start snapping at people, getting irritated, and I'm talking from personal experience with this. So just make sure that you learn to manage your stress well, and that you have outlets where you can let out some of that stress, because I did not know anything about the stress that would come with being in high school. Number 6, this is kind of a touchy topic. It's insecurities. Everyone has insecurities, whether it's about your body, your personality, or anything. But the truth is, in high school, no one really cares, because they're all too involved with themselves that they don't really notice you. You only notice you, and maybe your friends notice you, but your friends are supposed to love you for who you are, and that's why they're friends with you for. Most people just don't care. So don't worry about the other people and like judging you. As I heard, you are your own worst critic. So make sure to love yourself for who you are and love all your quirks and flaws, because that's really going to help you with getting through high school, because there's a lot of stress behind that, and like how people are going to perceive you and how you want people to perceive you. So just make sure that you just learn to handle your insecurities, and that really no one cares. Not saying that in the bad way either. And I can also make a video about this topic too, if you just leave a comment down in the comment section down below, and I can make a video with all my advice and stuff on how I got over my insecurities about people judging me and just stuff like that. And also, in any of the previous points, if you want further videos and in-depth, I will definitely make sure to make those for you. If you guys want, just make sure to, again, leave a comment in the comment section down below. And that is basically everything that I wish I knew before high school. I'm pretty sure I'm probably missing some, but they're probably not that important if I didn't remember it while I was thinking about it. So yeah, that is it for me, guys, and I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it was really helpful for you and gave you a little insight into maybe what's to come in high school if you're starting, or if you're not yet starting, of like what to prepare for. I hope this was helpful. So yeah, have a nice day, guys. Bye.